Hey guys, Keegan here. Today I'm gonna show you how to pitch correct your samples in VocalShifter to use for YTPMVs. For example, I'm gonna be using these funding credits from Dragon Tales or whatever.
Dragon Tales is funded in part by a grant from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Generic YTPMV sample material, right? So anyways, you just gotta download your video, I guess. Just this stuff, whatever. Then you just take that video, you go into Sony Vegas. Oh, that was just opened for testing purposes. You locate your video or whatever. You just import that. You look for a sample in there.
Dragon Tales is funded in part by a grant from the Corporation.
There's a good sample right there. Or
U.S. Department from the U.S.
Now normalizing it is optional. Now you just render it. It must be a WAV file, otherwise VocalShifter is not going to accept it. I'm going to call this example before pitch correction. Once it's done, you open where you extracted it, then you open up VocalShifter. And then you drag and drop your WAV file in. Analyze method should be set to VocalShifter, and analyze pitch range should be set to all C1 to B7. If it's a voice, choose V monophonic vocal, otherwise choose M monophonic. In this case, since it's a voice, I'm going to choose V monophonic vocal. So now that you got that imported, you just double click on it and it'll bring you to this. Zoom in and, well, you'll see this. So what you want to do is press Control A, then enable pitch editing, then click on averaging. It'll sound like
Right.
And, well, yeah, it doesn't sound the best, I know, but it's gonna get better from here. So you just go into time, highlight wherever, like for example, I'm gonna highlight here, right click, select trimming, you stretch the ending out first, then you stretch the meat of the sample out. The main part of it. This thing. Just keep on going until you think you have it long enough. And let's hear how it sounds so far. I feel we could go a little longer. Now let's see how it sounds. Yeah, it sounds pretty cool. But however, if you intend on, but if you want something more natural or whatever, you could use the straight line and mark it to one of the C notes. Oops, I accidentally let it raise like that. Hang on. No. No, that's not it. You just hold down Shift, and then you make the straight line. Yeah. But since this is just for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna leave it at where it averaged. And then you export your sample. No, wait. Then you close out of that window, go into File, Export Wave File, Example Sample Correct is what I'm naming it, for example. Click OK, and it's going to render. And now that you have your sample, I'm going to demonstrate something that you can do with your sample. You could use it for things like red zone vague replaces, second zone vague replaces, whatever. You could even use it for your own YTPMVs, like a lot of people would do. I'd like to give credit to Ninja1255 for teaching me how to do this. This is how it should sound. I used the Candapapa's second zone vague file to demonstrate this. So yeah, that's how to make a YTPMV sample pitch corrected in VocalShifter.